everybody. Today I have a shoe, and you guys may recognize this shoe from previous videos, but today I'm going to be making a video focusing on this shoe. So I'm going to be doing a whole sound assortment dedicated to this thing. I will also be rambling on about the shoe in hopes to maybe bore you to sleep or maybe give you some tingles. With that said, sit back, relax, feel good like you deserve to. Let's get into the video. I still have the tags on it because I got these about, I'd say 2, almost 3 years ago, because I needed some skate shoes, but then I found some regular shoes, regular skate shoes that aren't as pristine as these at a Marshall's for $8. So I've always been saving these. And for anybody who does not know, I like to play the game known as Splatoon, and my Octoling wears black shoes with a brown gum like this. So essentially, I could cosplay as him in real life. These shoes still have the fresh smell, and I don't know about y'all, but that fresh shoe smell always be coming in clutch. They should make a scented candle out of it. I love how I said scented candle as if any candle doesn't have a smell. But I think it would make for a very, very, very good candle. These are suede shoes. Extra grippy for skateboarding. I love DC shoes. I grew up on them. They're not as innovative as they used to be, but they're really good still. When I say innovative, I mean they used to have a super suede, so extra suede, and they used to have one called the Uber Lights. The Uber Lights were nice because they basically felt like you had nothing on your feet, and it gave you better board control when you were skating. It just gave you that freedom to move, and was still super, super, super soft and cushioned for landing stuff. I even had some DC shoes in the past that had, if I can get this one out. I've had DC shoes in the past that had way better insoles than this. This one is not super strong, but it will last you a while before it kind of gives in. But I had a big sole with some green DC shoes I had, and basically picture it was this much larger and way, way, way squishier. I never fully understood why they only have Also, fun fact, I still tie my shoes like a little kid because my family's excuse for that was that I'm left-handed. So they couldn't teach me how to tie my shoes. So when I'm tying my shoes, I do the bunny ears like this. So I'll pull down, and then I will put out the first bunny ear and the second bunny ear, and just, oh, I can't really see that well because I'm looking for the camera, so let's hope I do this right. And I just pull through. I sometimes have to adjust this, pull it out a little bit, and just tighten. Yes. I know it could be embarrassing, but I never learned how to actually do the real knots. But that's okay. Let me know in the comments if you are still a bunny. Well, not a bunny, but a person who does it like that. Bunny knots. I see some people wear their stuff like this, just high up. It's crazy. And then some people will bring it up to the middle. I'm not a big fan of that. Not a big fan of that. If you ever wanted to know why skateboard shoes are flat, it is so that you don't have any creases, like how people will have like dents and dentins right there to match your foot because your foot's not flat, right? But for a skateboard, having a dent right in there could lock it in to the skateboard and would kind of throw you off. This allows for foot movement across the board. It allows you to actually be able to do the tricks the way you want them to be. DC stands for Drawers Clothing. A lot of people think it means Deerdeck Company because that guy from Ridiculousness robbed Deerdeck. I don't know if he still owns it. I don't think he still owns it, but he was the main guy who skated for this company. Also, I say the guy from Ridiculousness because I don't think many people watch Robin Big or Rob Dyrdek's Fantasy Factory for you to like fully understand, you know? But basically, Rob, he really brought out these shoes. Everybody who was watching his show on MTV was wearing these. And I think he still wears this stuff to this day. But I don't think he fully owns it anymore. If you only know Rob Dyrdek for Ridiculousness, go check out Fantasy Factory and Robin Big. It's really a funny show. color. It is just a color. You still get that nice grippy texture. Sounds like a zipper. It's smooth. Do you like your shoes nice and tight or loosey-goosey? I like mine nice and tight. I typically, when skateboarding, will grab at my laces and kind of pull up a little bit, not to the point where it will break the laces, but to the point where it's grippy around here, because there's just something about a tight, not like tight as in uncomfortable, but almost a grasping shoe that really makes it more assuring when trying tricks versus a loose shoe. Just start a fire. Also, for anybody curious, I wear an 8 or 8.5, depends on the brand, but I usually wear an 8 or 8.5 for this brand. It's an 8, but if I wear Nikes, it's like an 8.5. skateboarding for over 10 years. I've come to enjoy many different brands of skateboarding shoes, whether it is DC, Nike. I have had Circus before. I've had, it's hard to think of them on the, Habitat, if y'all remember Habitat skateboard shoes, or just look up Habitat skateboard shoes. I love those. Those were so lit, so lit, so lit, so lit. And I'm trying to think of the other brands. I've had bad brands though, like World Industry, where they break in a week, or Airwalks. They get holes in them extremely fast. Alright guys, I just say a big thank you for watching the video. Nothing too over the top, but sometimes the simpler videos are the best videos, with the fact that you get the simple sounds that you like, and I get to talk about my interest in skateboarding to maybe bore you or intrigue you, but hopefully make you fall asleep. I want you to have a great rest of your night or morning, whatever time you're watching this. Thank you guys for watching so much.